going on, VeVe gang? Strange gang. Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, Dr. Strange. We coming in on a late night tip. We got another drop on the VeVe app. Looks like we're getting the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter in Amazing Spider-Man number 15. So you know the routine, man. We are back in action. So you know I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking on ASM 15? You know the drill. We got to run through, check out the comic, get the drop details, check out some CGC, go collect info, head on over to eBay and figure out we got to stack a slack on this book. So let's deep dive in right now. So we here on VeVe's Twitter, and we got the last mint hitting us with some go collect info. So let's dive into it. Let's check out ASM number 15. As we can see right here on the top, we got some 9.8s, 2 on the census, 1 sale, coming in with a fair market value of $60,000. We got a 9.6, 8 on the census, 8 sales, and has a fair market value of $38,000. So we can see off the rip that this book does hold some real life value, which is always a good thing. You know, we got to dive in, man, because, you know, this is the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter, man. We're getting a lot of Kraven stuff going on from Marvel on the movie side, you know, so I don't know how much stock they're trying to put into this villain, but I am a Kraven fan. I can't remember the exact number of the book, but it was a Spider-Man joint, and on the cover, it had Kraven chasing Spider-Man like down the side of a skyscraper or something. It was crazy. It was just like one of my favorite covers as a kid. I wish we were getting that exact book, but I'll definitely take first appearance of Kraven the Hunter, man. This guy is a wild dude, man. His story is crazy. If you haven't seen the story arc that we already got on the VeVe app, do check that out, man. But we here to figure out, we got to stack a slack on this book, man. So you know how I do, man. I'm about to hop right into the drop details and see what's going on. Okay, guys, we're here on the VeVe blog site checking out the drop info for Amazing Spider-Man number 15, and this is the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter. After their latest tussle, the chameleon is more determined than ever to eliminate Spider-Man as a threat. To do so, he enlists the aid of Kraven the Hunter. This release features VeVe exclusive rare and ultra rare covers by Brent Schoonover and Rochelle Rosenberg. Very, very familiar with her work. Impressive every time she comes out the gate, so I can't wait to see all of our covers and the variants and all that good stuff. So we got a drop date of tomorrow, October 5th, 8 a.m. Pacific time. List price of 10 gems. Published 1964, 5 cover variants, and we're getting 10,000 total editions. First available public edition is number 186, and we're getting 6,000 classic cover commons, 2,250 vintage variant uncommons, 1,000 hero variant rares, 500 vibranium variant ultra rares, and only 250 true believer variant secret rares. So man, let us get into these covers. This is my favorite part. Ooh, I like that. I like that Kraven got him up in the netting, all caught up. You know what I'm saying? Usually the spider got people caught up in some netting webbing, you know what I'm saying? So this is kind of dope, man. Classic cover here. This is the common classic art, you know what I'm saying? Proportions is all wild. Look at dude's hands compared to his head. You feel me? This is wild right here. We got the chameleon in the bottom corner, so this is very interesting here, man. Villains left, old Spidey to battle, word. So yeah, man, I'm all for this classic common cover, man. I'm all about the commons. Love them. So let's check out the uncommon. I think we got an idea of what we're going to get, and that's exactly what we got. Our main villain, Kraven, is highlighted in color saturation. I really love the direction they've been going with the uncommons, where it's like just totally grayed out, and then we got the character just popping off the page like this, man. So give me all the uncommons nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Speculation is we'll be able to fill in these black and white areas on our own inside the VeVeverse. So I'm definitely all for that. I'm a creative dude. Take me back to my coloring book days, please. So let's check out our exclusive rare cover right here. Man, that's kind of wild right there. It's a lot going on. The black and white is not really helping me discern what is going on in here. So again, you know, if this is something that later on I can add color to myself, you know what I'm saying, that would be very fun, man. I would not mind making my own color palette for this cover right here. So, you know, for me, the rare, not really doing it for me. So I'm gonna head on over and see what the ultra rare is looking like. And our ultra rare is looking a little bit better here. Looks like we got a Spider-Man's mask on the tree. I don't know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. This cover is not really doing it for me, man. Like the color palettes, is, you know what I'm saying? His lion's mane is close to the red, and then you got the orange almost popping off in the red. Spidey mask, like it's a lot going on. He's got green in his outfit, and he's around a lot of foliage with green. I don't know, man. This one is a little too messy for me personally. Let me know down below how you feel about the ultra rare though. Let's move on to the coveted secret rare. This is more up my alley, man. Yeah, give me the old school Kraven, you know what I'm saying, with the slick back hairdo, you know what I'm saying, little Eddie's peak in the front, you know what I'm saying. Take it back to people in their more natural habitat, you know what I'm saying. This is how he was out the gate, you know what I'm saying. He's hunting people with sandals on and all of that. You know you got skills if you can hunt down people with sandals on, bro. So you know this dude is not to be played with right here. This is Kraven, and we're gonna get to bear witness that very soon when they drop this movie, man. We're gonna be putting more respect on Kraven's name, I guarantee you, by the end of it. I mean, barring that the movie's any good, man. I don't know, Marvel, y'all been struggling a little bit on that side, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now, man. But as far as the secret rare, I actually like this, man. The way the green pops with the armbands, his vest, then with the Spider-Man letters, right up my alley, man. Give me a lot of coordination, color coordination. This is what I'm looking for, man. You know, I always prefer an action-packed cover, and I wish we had more action-packed covers as far as our secret rares. But it is what it is, and it feels like, you know, they've already gone down a certain pathway, and I don't know if they should even deviate from it at this point. You know what I'm saying? It feels like our secret rares that do have action come with the more modern books, you know, whereas our old school classics, they kind of lock in, give us the white background, not a lot of action on the cover, but it's literally pulled from inside the book, man, and that just gives it value. I don't even know how to place value on these secret rares, man. They're amazing. So next thing I'm gonna do is hop on over to eBay and see what people are looking for right now for Amazing Spider-Man number 15 and figure out if I'm gonna stack a slack on this book. Alright, Strange Gang, we here on eBay. We in the final stretch figuring out we're gonna stack or slack on ASM number 15. Out the gate, we can see a couple right here, graded joints. So we can see right here, somebody got a CGC 1.0 and they want 600 for that. So you know how I do, man. I'm gonna hit the sort button, highest price plus shipping, and see what we get. Looks like we got a 9.2 and they're looking for 15,000. Somebody got an 8.5 for 10K. You know what I'm saying? So right now it looks like this one that's hitting for 15K at the 9.2 grade level is the highest book available in terms of price and grade on the eBay app. And you know, we can see this stuff definitely commands some decent in real life money. You know what I'm saying? This is obviously a book that is beloved by the comic book community, and it has some importance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think that villains hold weight, you know what I'm saying? But I think this book shows otherwise, you know what I mean? Because on the one hand, like, Kraven isn't the biggest villain in the world, you know what I'm saying? This is not Spider-Man number 1, this is Spider-Man 15, you know what I'm saying? ASM 15. So, you know, of course, these books are real scarce in real life and all of that good stuff, but you can see from the CGC Go Collect screen that I just showed, you know, a fair amount of people own this book and have them graded up, you know what I'm saying, at this point. So it's a decent amount still floating around out there, and I think this is holding value just because, you know, It's a really, really good key. And I think that it has potential upside because this character hasn't even been, really focused on, by Marvel yet. So I don't know. I see a lot of upside potential for this book. We got to see what happens when the movie drops and all that good stuff. It can make or break these types of things. So as far as the drop and in my stacking of slacking on Amazing Spider-Man number 15, well, my perspective is this, man. I think that the 10 gem drop price is not good. I don't think it's I'm not saying that this book doesn't hold that type of weight, that it, you know what I'm saying, especially we've had other comics drop that were on par with this and we got charged more. I had a really insightful conversation this evening with my collectibles, a couple of people in Twitter spaces. Shout out to Benny Lee, Blockchain, you know what I'm saying? There was a whole bunch of people in there, but MC made a very good point, and be sure to check out his video if you haven't already. My collectibles, his channel link is in my description. But he made up a very good point that we have books like, the first appearance of Punisher, where we paid more, and this book in a lot of circles would be considered a more important book. So for us to get it for less than 20 gems, cool. But I also think at the same time, in today's market, 10 gems, not really the best move. I always said they should have never deviated from $6.99, or they should just bang this out for 10 a book regardless, kind of like DC does. But I think that, when you flip-flop from the beginning and you're messing with your mint sizes and your prices, that's two things that you're trying to get right. When in reality, you could have just set your foot down and just found a happy medium. And then if it's too high, you could actually went down from there. Now it would look crazy if they sold us a book for less than $6.99. And now it almost looks crazy sometimes if you price a book wrong and it's more than $6.99 and it really doesn't or shouldn't command that type of price retail. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a specialist on what books should go for when they drop them retail, but I'll just say, I'm not comfortable personally right now in today's comic paying 10 gems for this comic right now on a drop, because I do feel like once the drop is over, or even within that 15-minute rebound period, we're going to see this go for less than the retail price. And the reason why is because you guys made it 10,000 editions, man. That's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? That's like, what, $100,000 for this, on a one drop. I don't know if us as a community and the remaining users left are gonna even spend all that, you know what I'm saying? I could see this selling out, don't get me wrong. I don't think this is gonna be one of those books that you come back to 2 days later and you're like, damn, it still didn't sell out. Nah, this is gonna sell out. I just don't know how fast it'll be. And you know how things are when they don't sell out. That pretty much puts the marketplace in an automatic position where it can't be going for more than you could just go in the store and buy it for. So why do I have incentive to spend my 10 gems during the drop other than trying to get one of the other rarities, which honestly, guys, other than the secret rare, I'm not really too excited about the other rarities to where I really feel like I need to risk my gems. You know what I'm saying? If I had it like that, I'll put it like this. If this was $6.99, I would go for this drop. This is a book I would go for. You guys know I keep it a buck. There's been many videos you can go back on right now where the drop is only $6.99, and I'm still saying I'm skipping the drop altogether. So trust me when I say this is a book I would go for. If I'm sitting on a stack of gems right now, good 100, even 50 gems, I'd probably go for one. I probably would. So I can't fault you if you do go for it. You know what I'm saying? I can't fault you guys for going for any of these drops. You know what I'm saying? I believe that the secret rares and exclusive covers are just gonna have their day in the sun one day. So it's worth going for in that regard. But if your gems are tight and this is a book you still want, let's say you only had 10 gems, I'd rather take my chances and say, yo, more than likely I'll be able to get 2 of these joints, 2 commons. May not be the best mint number, but I'll be able to get 2 commons for that same 10 gems. So for that reason, your boy Dr. Strange is going to be slacking on ASM number 15. As far as the aftermarket goes, this is a book that I do plan on stacking over time. This is first appearance Kraven. I mean, look at the cover. Definitely iconic, you know what I'm saying? And it's rare that you get a first appearance where they actually put the character on the cover, you know what I'm saying? Very rare that they would do this back in those times, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this was the first time that changed. I'm not really sure. I'll have to research from that regard. But that's pretty much what I'm doing on this drop, man. Let me know down below what you gonna do. But for now, your man Dr. Strange, All Things Strange, is out.
This is fresh.